Get that sad shit out of here. Get it out of here. So I may have accidentally clicked. I accidentally closed the tab with the music. So so I had to read. I panic opened something, and that was the first thing I opened. I'm like, well, that'll do, I guess. Fuck it. How's everybody doing? I got hair on my lips. Hair in me lips. Hello, hello, hello. You got a ceiling fan. That's awesome. Spikes are live right now, actually. I saw Spikes just went live. I didn't know they were going live. I'm mad about it. I want to watch their fucking stream. But, you're watching my speedrun? I'm so sorry. Let's raid Spikes. Yeah, good stream, guys. See you around. I'm gonna go raid the Spike-a-miss Gettys. How am I doing? I am just fucking splendiferous, to be honest. And host from new, thank you. Bom ba ba bom. Thank you so much. I'm excited for some Phoenix. Yeah, they went at the same time. Yeah, Hatsu matches Odessa's art better. The dancing one doesn't work as well. And I'm of course joined by the Odessa dog, Odessa frog.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. I'm just fucking.
Fucking.
Yeah. Give Odessa my mic. Why? What fuck? I want to sound good. She actually made me buy this mic.
I just gotta save up money for a new mic.
Would you want one like mine?
Through commissions.
You probably don't need one.
I don't know
like
if I
mine.
want one as big as yours, but I like the mic quality.
It's big. I like it. How's the
hi guys.
How's
Thanks
how's the audio?
Art.
It is super cute art, yeah.
It's just a sketch. I gotta do more, but
just a sketchy sketch. Anyways, Bio's texting me while I was driving right now, so we're gonna have to bonk him on the head. Also, I need to go put the laundry in the fucking dryer.
Oh god.
So, Odessa, go for it. All you, dude.
Oh god. Okay. So, what do you guys think of the story so far? Because I'm gonna be honest, I have no fucking idea where it's going. None. The response to this message was too... Oh, that was the Batsumaki. Okay, I was like, what the heck? Oh, Neo. Ace Attorney is my ultimate comfort game. Honestly, it's starting to get there for me too. Like, I really enjoy this game a lot. I'm gonna be honest, this last case, I have no idea where it's going. I feel like I'm like stuck behind the wheel of like a car that's gone out of control, and I'm just like trying to slam the brakes to like figure out what the heck is going on. But I mean, so far it's really good. I just want to figure out like who the hell actually did it. My only like sneaking suspicion is that maybe it's the chief of police who did it? Because he's a little scary. He's a little... I don't know, something about him, like that lifeless look that he's got in his eyes, you know? Like, a little terrifying to me, just a little bit. Oh my god, New, please. Whose theme? The chief of police's theme? Oh yeah, New, I saw that you got the Copics. I have some too. They're really, really nice. I like them a lot. I'm not super good with using them, but I don't know if that's just because like I didn't get the right paper because they bled a lot, but oh, hoo-hoo. I've never heard of that before. Yeah, Copics are like way too expensive. Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if maybe they're like a little overpriced, like just kind of like an Apple product where like you're really buying them for the name and less so for the quality, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Hi, Skittle. How are you? You can get some good sets for pretty cheap, although they're much brighter. Do you mean the Ohuhu are more bright, or the Copics are? Aw, thanks. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. I have no idea what I'm doing, but it actually does mean a lot to hear that. For a long time, I actually wanted to be like a voice actor when I was younger, but I thought that because I have a lisp that was never like really a possibility for me. 48 markers for $20? That's like insanely good. What the heck? That's awesome. Okay, Ribs. Good luck with work. Thank you, New. Also, hey, Holly. Sorry, I forgot to say hi. I've got... Oh, thanks for the subscription, Sean. I don't know if it's... Okay. I don't know if I'm that good. I appreciate it so much, though, guys. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll change my mind if I get a better microphone, because I feel like my mic makes it really hard to hear my voice. So do you guys think that Tatsu should play A Hat in Time or another speedrun after this? I really want to see you play more of A Hat in Time, personally, but a speedrun's always really good. Yeah, New, honestly. And Skittle, oh my god, no, it's okay. I gotta work for it. So if you guys want to contribute, commission me. But if you don't, it's totally not required. It's totally fine. Oh my god, New, please. Please.
How? What I miss?
On my Twitter, I have... Oh, I'm actually... Tomorrow is Portfolio Day, and I'll be posting my new commission sheets that I had gotten... Well, I commissioned Kimps to make them for me. Oh my god, thank you, Yan. But my commission prices aren't super high. It just really depends on what you guys want. Like, I could do emotes, or I could do profile pictures, I could do character drawings or paintings, anything you want. So you can look at my Twitter or my Coffee for information on that. But if you want to wait until tomorrow on Portfolio Day, you'll see my new fancy panels for it.
Are you plugging yourself on my stream?
They asked me!
Uh-huh.
Sorry.
No, I'm just kidding. I recommend Odessa. She's done all my main emotes, except for Help and O, I guess. And Tatsu Rage. She's done all the good ones, so...
Oh yeah, if you need emote Skittle, I only charge $20 an emote, and then if you order multiple at once, you get like a discount for ordering multiples. So.
Yeah. Also, I have
Oh my God, Mew, please.
some good
Oh,
news.
you guys are so nice. Thank you.
Some good news. Only pertains to us. The other washing machine is fixed in our apartment building, which is neat.
Yay!
We were only using one for the whole fucking building, but they fixed the other one finally. Anyways, Phoenix Wright, right? Am I right? Also, the next game's only 4 cases. I forgot. They're only like 4.
Really?
Yeah. This is like the beginning of day. Like we just did trial day 1. This is day 2 investigation, I think.
$100 tip for okay. $100. I'm gonna ask you if that was an accident, and I'll probably refund you because it sounds like that would be an accidental. Like you actually add an extra 0.
Okay, so we already talked to this bitch.
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright and this bitch right here. What are we doing? Where are we going? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing. We can go anywhere, I guess.
Let's go back to the police department entrance because we haven't been there in a while.
Oh,
Please, Mew. Oh my God.
yo, this bitch right here. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday.
The
Sean,
detectives are running around so fast they're blurring.
Also, Sean, thank you for 7 months. I love you. 7 months is nuts. I cannot believe it's been that long. I suppose it makes sense. The detective did get killed here after all.
So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got from the front desk, here it is.
It's like a kid in an amusement park.
Ooh, a real crime scene. Let's go take a look.
I just needed one.
Him.
I needed one. Speaking of dance, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday. Ooh.
Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel like he's going to do something naughty.
He's gonna kill someone. Can we go in? Ooh.
It was the sign. That's the plot twist. It was the sign.
Wait, there was a guard station? Hold on. We missed something. Well, everyone here looks deadly serious here. Here.
Well, there was a vicious murder at of a detective down at the police department.
Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot.
Ugh, it makes my head hurt.
Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene.
Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead.
I doubt anyone wants more mysteries or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's gonna help us much either. Can we? I want to hold on. Can we go back?
Okay.
The heck is this? Oh.
This is definitely new.
I wonder. I wonder
right,
who resides here.
We were supposed to bribe what's his name
With that thing
like
she gave
a
him?
bottle of or a lunchbox or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the steak lunch.
What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric.
According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room.
So beyond that door is the evidence room. Scene of the crime?
It sure seems that way. Oh.
What's wrong?
It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing. It's hard to think straight.
If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What does that mean? What the fuck, Phoenix? What I want to know is if there's a guard, this is the guard station, where's the guard?
I have a feeling I know who he is already. I just want to say imagine keeping your hat on a cactus and then putting it back on your head.
Ooh,
That sounds horrible.
Stressful.
Yipes, these sure are prickly. They must be the real deal.
I would think just one big one would be sufficient.
These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually.
Metaphors. And the music! Am I an asshole for thinking that's really funny? They remind me of my sister. Just like... how so?
Encased in a cold, rigid shell, with spines pointing in every direction. Just like her.
I'm Not so sure I see the resemblance. Like, Phoenix is like he's trying not to laugh.
It's more an attitude thing than a physical similarity.
Holy shit.
So edgy. This is a security guard uniform hanging here.
Looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly.
A leather jacket, leather pants, a leather... What was that called again? A punchy? A paunchy? A pinchy? I know, a poochie! Wait, maybe that wasn't it.
Look, look. She's like, I'm laughing because it's fucking funny. She's like, oh, just like my sister's cactus. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. What's on the screen? Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here.
There's a light blinking below the monitor.
Hold on, so they saw us get the shit kicked out of us by Von Karma?
Yeah.
Well, that's nice.
It says recording. I bet we could use this computer to check on who went in and out of there.
I like the trap.
I wonder if I should put my foot there.
That's the
Look,
color
on
of
the floor.
the color of the
lasso.
shirt my dad wore when he left. Jesus. Looks like a setup to trap something.
A trap. Here? Wait, I know. Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed.
Sure have an active imagination. Fucking Barry, holy shit. The evidence room is beyond that door.
Let's just walk in. It won't open.
You thought it'd be open? I think we'd need someone's permission to go in there first. Closed.
This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon.
I cannot believe they let him redecorate this place like this. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way.
Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch.
I'd say more of... I'd say it'd be more of a... Yeah! Like, why is he doing the Wilhelm scream? No, it's like... It sounds like... That's the sound that... Hold on.
Oh, God.
You'll have to listen on stream. Let me see if I can time it. I'd say it'd be more of a myself. I need that on a soundboard.
Sorry, it's a bit of a delayed laugh because I had to listen to the stream to hear it.
Lego Yoda.
Oh my god.
I love it. Why does he scream like that? I guess that's it in here. Texas is America. Oh! This place is charged with the frantic energy as always. Please. Huh?
Huh? Wasn't that...
Oh! One steak lunch, please! Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe. Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. Wait, what I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland.
Oh,
Scumfuck.
you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Oh, no!
He's so sad.
I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now's no time for despair. We got our criminal. Now we just need evidence. The criminal, you mean? Heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed in the police department? And the perpetrator. Do you have a suspect? What did I do for him? Well, there was like that was like that, yeah.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
There was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact. Ooh. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is you need me a steak lunch pronto. Sitting around here talking is gonna fill my belly. Well.
Wait, don't leave.
you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figured he's down there having a good cry. Later.
Oh my god.
Why aren't we gonna give him the steak? He ran off. Oh.
He ran off to the evidence room.
Oh my god, eggs. Thank egg. Thank you, egg. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Where do we want to go first?
Evidence room.
Well.
I feel like there's nowhere to go.
Detention center.
Detention center?
Who'd they catch?
Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best not to go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing.
Wow, terrible. What was that?
Sir, that's what I'm saying! Me a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrator again, sir! That's what I'd say!
Oh,
Is it
God,
him?
Here we go.
It is, yeah. Hi. Greetings, sir!
Wait, I know who you are.
It's Meekins. Excuse me, but is Edgeworth? I feel like he just has to scream. Is Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. Got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins. So, you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman. I'm a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report.
No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't, is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you? Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
What? What?
Oh, this is an unexpected turn of events.
Oh, Jesus. I love how In is looking
yeah,
at the ID.
yeah, he's... What's he think about this guy? Seeing the fellow patrolman in here must make him worry about his own fate in life.
No comments from the peanut gallery.
Sir! I'm the patrolman with general affairs, sir! Sir! Ow, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business that day, sir, so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir!
So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room.
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! A suspicious person! Yeah!
What is going on?
What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then?
After that, sir, everything went white! I saw red, I blacked out! And I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir! So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir! A bandage on his hand? Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand.
Bandage hand.
About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir,
Don't you think you should just confess?
Sip drink. I don't even have water. But sir, but there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell the truth, sir, what had happened when the detective pointed the knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? And when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir, all alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared.
What?
When I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
Oh my god.
The victim's body disappeared. I love Meekins.
I'm sorry.
I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you would label me as a perpetrator or a victim, sir, then label me a victim! I would, but you happen to be in the detention, and alive and well at that. Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side! So, you didn't know him? Sir, I work in a tiny department, devoid of light or other creature comforts.
Oh my god.
I don't know any detectives!
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir, none! Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir! At least someone around here is more confused than I am.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
Oh.
I need water. Go on.
I'm honestly so confused right now. Bro, he's sitting there with his teeth clenched for quite a long time. I feel like he'd like pop a vein in his neck. I think Tatsu's AFK. What do you guys think of Meekin so far? 10 out of 10 character. I feel really bad for Tatsu if Meekins is going to be the witness at the stand for this next trial, because oh god. My man talks and screams, honestly. And yeah, same egg. I don't know, maybe it's like one thick muscle. Oh, that sounds really gross. I'm sorry. Oh.
So from 1 to 10, how annoying is his voice?
It's not annoying to me, it just makes me cringe because I feel like you're probably destroying your throat.
I have an idea. I'll have it ready for next time. Nope. Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I was getting megaphone effects ready.
Oh my god.
What do we present him with stuff or do we just leave?
Maybe SL9, maybe he'll know about that.
Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir, really sorry. But I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir.
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright.
Takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth.
I don't know if there's anything he would know about.
Maybe we go... I want to go try and talk to...
That dude at the desk?
No, where the fuck? I want to give him the steak.
The guard? Yeah.
We must have to present him with something.
Yeah.
I'm an attorney. Officer Meekins, have a look at this. Go ahead, sir. Laugh. Laugh at me, sir. Huh? I know what you want to say. You're gonna tell me she had one just like it. What?
Me? Why would I?
I know, sir, I know. I'm the only one without a girl with matching badges. Nowhere I'm alone, all alone. Is that so? Oh, fuck. I couldn't do it wrong. Is that so wrong? Life isn't all about high school sweethearts and youthful romance, sir. He's talking about those badges on our code. I like to think there's a difference between my badge and a fashion accessory. Well.
Okay. The knife? You can ask if it was the same knife.
No. Oh! I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay. I just wanted you to take a look at it, sir. That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled.
So it's the same knife. It's the same weapon. On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it! What? That's what? My head was blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember, sir! You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card was the cause of it all!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir, that's exactly it! Nothing could— oh fuck, I missed what he said! Nothing could be more exact, sir, nothing! I better pry into this one a little deeper.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you! So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me!
What?
Sir, I assure you I wasn't as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him. I jumped, I fucking kicked the shit out of him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto others before they do unto you! My father's own words, sir.
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white when I awoke. I was here.
Oh,
Gizmo agrees. Right.
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you then?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know.
Thinking music.
Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim, whom he met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines.
Huh? But you still ended up here.
They told me that I had to be him, sir. On that day, at that time. It's just like... Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room, that's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly? No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime! I swore to stamp it out! It's there! It's me! It's on the tape!
What the fuck?
What?
And you waited until now to tell us this?
I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. Nope, thanks. I have my own. Well, we better go check out the crime scene.
Okay, well, I guess we have to go back then.
Detective Goodman is handsome. He looks like a friend. Look at him. What a friendly man. So I guess now we go to the station. Oh. Go to the guard station.
Hey, Mr. Wright. Look who's standing at the Chief of Detectives desk.
It's Police Chief Gant. And you're sure this is all what? What does that mean? And you're sure this is all? You know what it means if there's anything missing. Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats, under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything doesn't turn up, you call me right away, deal? Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir. Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered. Ha ha ha! Right on, my boy! How you been? Swim much? Oh, geez, he's mocking him. Chief Gant reporting for duty, sir.
Oh, why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
He's so scary.
Oh, God.
Is Edward gonna be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep. Well, they had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? Doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Don't look at me.
He's so ugly.
Ah, don't look at me like that.
He looks like when you go to your dog and like peel all of his face skin back, like by the scruff of his neck. You know what I mean? He's so gross. Oh my God.
Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career.
Front-facing Von Karma.
But in court, you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what the inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy.
What? What the fuck?
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean. They're being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? No, Righto. I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. Wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier?
Oh, you saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was he wanted the chief of detectives to do?
Let's see if we can kind of just discreetly ask him.
Show him stuff? Just spray him.
Spray him in the eyes and make a run for it.
I was wondering. Oh, okay. Oh. What do I just
think Blue Badger?
Maybe the Blue Badger, you thought?
Yeah.
This is what you do when you don't know what to present people with stuff. I don't know what to show them. You gotta discreetly ask him. Or does he mean this guy? Oh, sorry you had to see that. Oh, okay, well.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. He took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. Trash can?
So, nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except this.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. You didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Oh. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright would ask me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
Oh, God.
I don't like when he does this. I get uncomfortable. Now, Righto. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Righto, please. Do I look like a selfish man? Yes. Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate the room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
Something's fucking weird. Something's
Yeah, I don't
off,
know.
man.
I don't know, man.
Just, oh, what did I miss? Just goes to show what?
Goes to show you never know until you ask. And for you here, you can borrow this.
Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
We just run along now. Do your best. Later, folks. He's killed a man. He has to have.
It looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think of real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
He evaporates. He just. I think I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Well.
Ew, the music cut out. It's a little ominous. I want to examine that. Yeah.
Bruce Goodman, ID. Oh.
5'9". Okay.
What's his ID?
5'8".
Is it?
Yep.
What? So did he forget, or was he trying? Was it someone else trying to forge it?
Maybe it's a fake ID.
Yeah. Why would he put 5'9"? Maybe that's why he threw it out though. Bruce Goodman. He died this. Didn't he die this day?
Mm-hmm.
Weird. Can we go in now? The evidence room is beyond that door. Oh.
And we have the ID card from Chief Grant. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off, see?
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well. What made my Bambina's sky so gray?
Oh, God.
I love how he fades into the cowboy music. It's so fucking stupid. Officer Marshall. Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him sort of look for? As you may surmise, this here's my saloon. You can't just say cowboy
we're here
words.
to investigate the crime scene.
That you can't just say this is. You can't just say a cowboy word and make it mean
Cowboy
something.
buzzwords.
Cowboy core. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw.
Or should I give him the... I need Tyler. Fuck. Okay, I can't do a good yeehaw. Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little dotties. Dot, fuck.
Dogies.
Dogies. Woof. There's a crime scene awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you for some questions? Sorry, cowboy. I got no mind to tango with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres.
Give him the Salisbury steak.
You hungry? Oh, we can hold on. I want to look at it.
3D Salisbury steak.
Why'd they render it so well?
Let's see. Oh, that's you.
Let's see. Ingredients. Meat.
She must mean beef. She probably just wrote it generically.
Meat. Yeah, let's hope so.
Of course, as a scientist, I have to check what additive she used.
Go to town.
Huh? It just says here, hours of sweat in labor.
So that's why the sauce is so salty.
Ew!
Ew, yuck.
Wow, my mouth is watering.
It's gotta be cold by now.
You can almost hear the sound of steak frying on the grill.
No doubt it's all cold and tough by now. Yeah! Dude, come on.
No, I'm sure it's delicious. Miss Star poured her heart into making this.
As long as she didn't put any other organs in there. Was there more I could look at? No. No. This is good cowboy music. You hungry? That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. It's from my baby. He's totally just like...
Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What's wrong?
Filet steak lunch. I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
I don't understand. All right, Bambina. You win. Ask anything.
Ew.
Finally, it seems like...
He's willing to talk. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good guys, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. That poor little doggy. Poor guy kept getting his name wrong, calling him Meeky. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know? Yeah, I could. Maybe it is the cowboy stuff that tipped me off.
What were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here. Did he actually ride a horse? Of course he would. No need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kind of like that stewed broccoli they sneak next to your steak, you know. I know what maybe 2 of these machines in here do.
Only 2 of them?
Who
There
gave
must
him
be a
this
dozen.
job? Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the traps are automatically erased. Oh, fuck, the tapes. My bad. Are erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman are on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be. They haven't checked? Security guard, you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID that passes through. Goodman's isn't on there.
42189.
No, is that Goodman's?
I'm pretty sure that is.
So this is the ID.
5:14 p.m. That's a little late.
Who's 7777420? Nice. Huh.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina. Can't show you more than that. Can we get it? We got it as evidence at least? I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Yeah, I showed the... Hold on. Just do... Yeah, what the fuck?
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Wow, that's the one that was on the ground at the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID record again.
So how...
I think it's a forged ID.
One of them has... Oh, yeah, because there's no way.
Like it's not...
One
like,
of them
it
has
might
to be
not
fake.
Actually Goodman's ID.
Something. It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world. So... Oh.
Sorry. So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
Offstage! Holy fuck, you scared me. I jumped. Offstage with the tier 1 dude.
Thank you, Offstage.
I love you, Offstage. Thank you so much. I hope you, your gameplay was good last night. I couldn't stick around. I was tired after the run, but I love you, sir. Hugs and or kisses. Take your pick. But wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Ask the man to display his ID card. That's the thing. Suddenly he pointed a knife at me. So he didn't have... What the fuck is going on? I don't remember this case at all. If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? That wasn't him then, because he's wearing like a trench coat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Oh, thank you, Offstage. You're fucking way too kind. Just seriously, man. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Get down like different... Well, is one of these you?
Gizmo,
well,
come on in. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. Prairie.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transferals. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals, too. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep, forever in an underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February. Huh.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever, dead. Never to be reopened again, never to be reinvestigated. That happened to SL9 2 days ago. This looks different. Oh no, Von Karma stabbed us in like the records room. Or tased us. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So, this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
That is the metal detector!
Mm-hmm.
That's the metal detector from, the Von Karma case.
Yep.
That's cool. The fishing pole as well, I guess. Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
He just phases in. Whoa! He just punch us out?
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard?
Ooh. Yeah, you let us in. How did you hear about that? Yeah, it's true.
So, Chief of Police Gant, will loan anyone $50, even me?
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today?
Boss for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so you're your own boss for a day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this.
Oh, floor plan. Thank you. I want to look at that. Okay.
Very useful.
Kind of just a corner.
Yep.
That's all we got.
Yep.
I want to ask. Hold on. I want to, because he must have used his card, right? Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of people who came in here the day of the stabbing.
I heard the rumors. So it was Gunman who came in here at the time of the murder. Wow!
What is it?
The second number.
It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe?
Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
Uh-oh. Why would Edgeworth have to come to the evidence room? What's his number then? Oh, we're filling it in. Dude, he was here like 30 minutes before someone fucking died.
I'll always believe in Mr. Edgeworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edgeworth just can't get away from that case.
That case?
Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning and end for Mr. Edgeworth.
Or beginning of the end. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case? Edgeworth or him?
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're a boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
Offstage, Odessa made it. It's super cute. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again.
I'm out of it, though. I'm gonna take control and put this case to rest. I'm my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe?
Haha, of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open. Okay.
This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is fixed so that only one detective can open it.
Using their ID card?
Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Oh, it's thumbprints?
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint?
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint.
Oh!
So the only locker we can open is our own.
Funny, they all look like normal lockers.
Put Gumshoe in Smash.
These are the latest models. There's a trick to the handles, see?
The handles?
On the other side of the handles is a sensor, and if it's the wrong person touches it,
Zap! You get a shock.
that's what happened. My hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people in the force that don't know about the fingerprint locks.
Only the assigned detective's print's gonna lock. An indicator lamp lights up when it's open. So I guess you'd see the light open up on the cameras? I wonder if we can Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry-looking fishing pole that is.
Oh, that's my personal pole. I never did get around to using it.
Wait, I've seen that somewhere before.
Right, pal, that's the metal detector. The one that led to solving that case on Gourd Lake, remember?
What if Missile's just in
Oh,
here?
right. Woof. He's just in a locker. And, I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh, that's a bug sweeper. Sure, it'll come in handy in solving some case sooner or later.
A cheap-looking box?
You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at their heart.
Oh. Okay.
I wonder if that's for a case in the next game, actually. Is that Edward's car door?
Wow, look at this big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like a car door?
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
What is that? There's something sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
Wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here.
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for this evidence here. That said, but that evidence locker was open recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies... I'm sorry. I just had steak. And notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some Seviella? Fuck!
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too.
But he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either.
If you're gonna talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal!
Oh.
Poor gumfuck.
This place is stuffed with evidence. Stuffed with dreams.
I'm not sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
Did you really think it would?
Hey, pal, security is high-tech around here.
Oh,
Okay, that just closed. That literally just
I think
closed.
that must be Gumshoes. What's this? Blood?
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
Looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use her testing fluid to check it out. Oh man, there's a picture of someone in there.
Yeah, I wanted to see who it was.
Do you want to check everything and then spray?
Yeah. What is the saw and paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has only been a war against oppression.
What the fuck? True art? I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
It's the guy he made. It's the fucking monkey. Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger?
Well, you might say this is my studio.
Here? In the evidence room? Wait, but there's handprints on them.
Yeah.
So one of the handprints... Oh, no. Is that one of her gloves?
Someone left a glove here, but only one.
Detective Gumshoe, maybe?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That evidence room from the case. That's evidence from the case, you know.
I mean, SL9 does have a tag on it. This is such a big case, dude. Holy fuck.
Look, this one's open. And the red indicator light above the door is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint.
So he had to have been here then. Or they copied his fingerprints?
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it.
It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Hey, it's me, Goku. It's me, Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe, perhaps?
There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from the case.
The case?
Good fucking god. Another piece of SL9 evidence.
Take a closer look.
I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You want to try to put it back together?
Puzzle time.
Ah, good luck, pal. That's no job for amateurs. Why, I spent good 3 hours on that before I had to give up.
That's why I always carry around a tub of glue.
You what? You what? I guess she has a little thing there. Well, this bottom piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Oh.
Ooh, this looks fun.
Okay, we have to...
you.
We have to line up the... What? Does that line up with that?
No.
Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, okay.
Maybe. No. That one. Yep. Yep, like that.
Yeah.
Rotate again. Again. Yeah, try that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There's a cup.
Okay, that one's pretty obvious. It's the first piece. Yep.
Is it a cup?
It's a trophy.
Is it? It's like a vase.
Or an urn of some kind. It's the second piece. It's the second piece.
I'm on the second piece.
The third piece, I mean. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, it's that one.
There we go. It's missing a piece.
Yeah.
What goes there?
Huh?
It's my sippy cup.
Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some of the pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with.
Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jar.
Kind of understand how it got broken.
What the fuck is it?
Looks like it was used to bash someone's head in.
Yeah. A piece is missing.
I think it's upside down.
It must be. Can we flip it upside down? That has to be upside down.
That looks like what it's supposed to be. Hey, look. They're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here.
Looks like blood.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. What could it be? It's like, yeah. The star was evidence of the SL9 incident. That might help when the blood got on it. Or that might be when the blood got on it. We should check all the evidence we do have real quick, because we got a bunch. Nice. The fuck? Can we, like, press anything on it? No. Just what it looks like. Just a tag. Tag says SL9. Yeah. Guess it's another piece of evidence from that case.
You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
Huh? What's so confusing about that?
Do you know how many other words sound like it? Bag, gag, nag, lag, zag.
Zag? Is that a word?
Do you challenge me?
What are we playing, a word game now? Yeah, someone smudged their fucking strawberries onto it. Well, there's more to look at here.
Yeah. There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable?
It's gotta be upside down.
No wonder it broke.
I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Let's start spraying.
Well, I'm gonna say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing!
That's fine.
You bet it's fine, pal.
No, I want to
Okay.
use it. Use it. How do I use it? Use it. I want to use it, please. Spray. Spray bottle. Please spray. Spray right now. Go. Spray. Go. Spray. How do I... Spray.
I don't know how to
Spray,
do it.
go. Oh, there we go. Gonna waste the whole bottle. Just fuck it. It's like in it's like point and click games. You don't know what to click on.
So just click everything.
What the I
Locking on!
already like what the fuck?
I knew it. This is someone's right handprint.
I knew it!
God.
What?
Fucking gumshoe. What's the matter, detective?
This locker is mine!
Be out of
It's
quote.
yours.
Please! You have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals?
This is an important clue. I'll jot it down on the floor plans.
Count on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police.
What?
What? But you're a detective.
Yo, Gumshoe's a cab. Fucking...
Honestly.
I feel like this is actually a good way to do it. Dude, this is gonna be soaking wet by the time we're done. This entire crime scene is just gonna be fucking the moistest thing alive. What?
What?
Oh.
Oh.
Enhance. That must have been a massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective?
Pale blue blood.
Oh my god.
Might be a Turian, maybe some kind of alien, I don't know. You ever play Halo? I know the elites in that game have blue blood.
Oh my god.
Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
I fucking...
Someone spilled their blueberry slushy on the ground.
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker.
I love that. It's like, what do you think, detective?
It's like, yes, blue blood, I see. Hey, if you didn't want my opinion, you shouldn't have asked.
Poor gumfuck, dude. I think that's it.
Have we tried the other side of the room?
Ooh.
Yep, right in front of the locker. That had something poking out. Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out the door. This just might be something significant.
Hey, that's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal.
What? This? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
Yeah, aren't you a detective?
I'd like to get some too. I'll just borrow 50 bucks from the chief.
Why is Gumshoe the best fucking character? I fucking love
best.
Gumshoe. Where'd you
F
get this,
tier
Emma?
himbo material. I always buy it by mail order.
He's absolute himbo energy. Well, I'd better jot this down on the floor plans. Jesus. Hi, Cathona.
We could get into that locker, find out.
That's gotta be it.
Hello.
We just cut back and he's soaking wet. He's just like... It's just like...
What the fuck?
What, there and there and there.
I want to look inside that locker.
I don't think we can. Can we? If you can't open it, they'll
Give you 50 cents.
What?
No, the police department lacks faith in its lock system.
After all, Detective Goodman was stabbed after opening his locker. At the same time, he was found dead all over at the prosecutor's office.
Twins. Even twins don't have the same, like pattern though. Oh, they don't have the same fingerprints twins do. I don't think. Okay, so we should.
Identical twins do.
Really? I don't think
Yeah,
they
they
do.
have the same fingerprint. They
I'll
do.
have to
Their
ask.
DNA is exact.
I'll have to ask. Water and bio. I feel like we have to go somewhere else now.
Okay.
We should ask Meekins. Because he went into the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
We gotta find Ed. We gotta talk to Edgeworth too. Like, what the fuck is SL9?
Yep, we need to figure out what his ID card is.
What? We
Or
can't
not.
do this? He went into the room.
You can see his ID right there. Just look at it.
Stick a snapshot. Hey, Tifa. The thingy prints be the same? Really? Oh.
Yeah, they're identical twins.
That's really cool. That's also, you could commit a crime and blame the other person. Don't, but you could. Don't, but
That's
you
the
could.
first thing I asked when I found out about that in school. I was like, couldn't you get framed for a crime that your twin committed?
So not here. Let's go look at it. Let's go talk to Edgeworth. Yeah. Edgy wedgy.
I love how he keeps Von Karma's coat on his wall.
That's his coat. It's not Von Karma's.
Oh, it looks like Von Karma's coat.
No, it's from when he was a young prosecutor.
Oh, okay.
And I like it because you can tell because he was like a prodigy of Von Karma.
Yeah, so it looks like Von Karma
Yeah.
style.
Well, even he has similar gestures as him.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing some important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing.
Hmm?
I guess we'll have to come back. Really? Okay. You know what we should do? What do we do now? Can we spray this guy?
Actually, that would be useful. I want to compare the handprint.
Nothing. Maybe we gotta
Spray
ask.
the guard station.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's only for blood, so I guess it makes sense that there wouldn't be. I don't think there's anything.
Well, I'm only asking because it looked like there was another handprint leading towards the door.
Maybe we gotta ask him about this.
Is my crowning achievement, my masterpiece, you might say. But art is always misunderstood, pal.
Art?
He was dancing proudly on the day of the awards ceremony. But there were a lot of people coming and going after the ceremony. So they took the Blue Badger away for a while.
Really? Why?
Oh, they said it was shameful or something like that. Shameful! I toiled night and day!
I sympathize with Detective Gumshoe, but I can see why they moved it. They moved it. Okay. Maybe we have to present him... No. Yeah, okay, is Edgeworth. Can we just give it to you? No. Nope. Oh!
A switchblade knife. But Edgeworth was the most surprised of anyone.
Because of the SL9 connection?
That was Mr. Edgeworth's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edgeworth was a man to be feared.
But why would evidence from that case turn up now?
Guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case.
There probably are.
There we go.
Now that was a bloody, violent case.
Yeah, this case is just like there's so much shit going on in this fucking case. Violent, so it was a murder?
A serial killing.
Serial
Holy
killing.
shit.
Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after all.
But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edgeworth built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edgeworth right in the spotlight and started the rumor mill.
Rumors about forging evidence?
It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transferal the other day. That was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see?
So, that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the locker himself?
Hey, pal, look at the time.
Is there something you needed to be going to?
Just that Mr. Edgeworth's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm gonna go give them my report for the day. It might help, you know.
Report. You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems?
Hey, it's Mr. Edgeworth we're talking about. I'm sure he could use a report like this.
No issues so far. Here you go, here's the report.
I believe in him.
Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe?
I'm off, pal. Later.
I love Gumshoe. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say, too. There we go. It's really cool, because this case was added after all the other games had finished. You can see,
Right.
you can see other characters that are in future games.
Oh, really?
Which I'm not going to say who, but they pop up in the background.
That's so cool.
You probably won't recognize them. Nope. Incorrect.
Edgeworth.
I want to play
I'll
D&D
play
too.
with you, Yam.
Yeah, dude, if I set up a campaign...
I'd love to play
I'd
it.
love to DM something if you're down, Yam. What the
Oh my
fuck
God.
is he doing here?
Okay.
Ah, yes, my apology. I don't remember what I fucking did for him. Oh, it's you. Have we met what the fuck? Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave. So long. Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
To stay awake for D&D nights? Dude, let's do it, Yam. Absolutely. I'll make a D&D group. Uh-oh. This city. Like, he's looking out the window. Like... Right. He has the hotel bring him tea service? He must be
Mr.
getting
Edgeworth,
stacked.
you're back from the district prosecutor's office in court?
Actually, it makes sense that he's stacked. Because his fucking dad was like a really good prosecutor and died. So probably got all of that inheritance. I am. By the way. Oh, well, by the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Ah, yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. I think he was trying to console me somehow.
I love that face.
He's such a stinky fuck. The real info is on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
So, how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to not treat this as a case of concealing evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Concealing evidence?
Yes. Apparently there are some who believe that I concealed evidence. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again.
Yeah, you're welcome to join, Ribs. I think a team of 4 is probably the biggest it should be.
Well,
But
it'd be me DMing along with 4 people. But I'd probably have a self-insert character as like a leader to kind of steer the group.
Oh, well, you can have your NPCs be characters that you make.
Right, but you could like agree or disagree with my characters, whatever. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney, however. Something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes. Any further investigation for this case will be directed by the Chief of Police Gant. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you, why? All along, I've only done what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still. Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Hey, what the fuck? Edgeworth, what's going on? Oh, right! I better check this now. As I was saying, What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edgeworth, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true.
Why, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, Ribs, there won't be too many people at all.
No, I'm just saying, like, you would be probably, like...
You don't want...
Well, I guess we would have room for one more on top of you. No, we don't have 4 yet. We only have 3, technically, because Tatsu would be... We'll figure it out later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
And, I mean, if people... I'm down to doing one-offs with people who want to try out D&D, see if they're into it.
Yeah.
Problem is finding a good group is really hard.
From prior experience, because I've done a lot of D&D, and Tatsu's done some D&D, doing more than 4 people takes a very long time. Like, if you have, like, 10, 12 people in a D&D session... We've done it with, like... One fight will take, like, literally 3 hours.
It's not fun, yeah.
It's too long.
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go. By Chief Gant, no less. He set him up! He set him up! He set him up! He set him up! Yep. Chief Gant set him up!
The Chief of Police.
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. Chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on that day of the stabbings, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. Stop it. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Stubborn as always. I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. I don't believe you. There's so much evidence.
We should ask him about the
AI-16.
SL9.
Or A116.
Makes it seem all the more suspicious. Who knows? This might turn out to be the clue that breaks the case.
Wouldn't that be nice? Can we present it? Ooh, G4 Ninja. Thank you for the raid, dude. Holy fuck.
Ooh, yay!
Frog,
Right.
frog.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Get your polls in, get your polls in, get your polls in. This music with Edward. How's it going today? It's going not bad. Thank you for the raid, dude. How was your stream? Here, let me shout you out. Oh, you already got him.
Pokemon Sword and Shield. Awesome.
Ooh, sick. Yeah, fucking offstage. Y'all are fucking, y'all are like, I don't, yeah, I see someone without a crown, I'ma snipe him. Like, rack attack. What is the racket? Oh, that's a global emote? What a good global emote. Oh my god.
Yeah, I love that emote. Oh.
Right, please. I'm the prosecutor of this on this case. Don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
Whose side are you on anyway?
Show him the glove with the SL9 tag on it.
Right. Oh. Maybe this.
Yeah.
Oh. It all has to do with that case you were on, the SL9 incident. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who revived the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. Yep. The murder, Sag. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time. Damon Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago too then. He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him.
I feel like he's a serial killer.
Yeah?
He looks like a serial killer.
Huh.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth.
What I want to know is why was deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murder. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands.
Ooh, Jesus.
We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
man. Oh, God.
Wait, you didn't... Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensic science...
Yes, of course. Why, just today, Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid, Well then, you might have use for this.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I have no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks! How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well?
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Let's go.
Police department and Hertz. Alright, it's aluminum powder time. I love that poof. Oh, I want it.
I want to munch on it. How do I use it?
Yeah, offstage, I ended up tracing it a little bit just because I wanted it to look in this style. I'm trying to make art for the thumbnail. So I was going for that pose, and then I'm gonna do something for Tatsu too.
How do I use it?
That is a good fucking question. I have no idea.
Yeah, quote 64, honestly.
Can I take out his batteries?
No. Can I only do the handprints in there? Is it scripted? Hmm.
Come on, there's a handprint on his face.
I see it. I see it.
Maybe I guess they're just assuming that you know that it's gumshoes.
Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Give me the thinking music. Bum, ba, 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 ba.
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose the finger that'll have left behind the clearest print.
The thumb?
The pointer finger. 'Cause
Yeah.
the thumb would be on the side.
Really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quit procrastinating and choose a finger. Yeah. Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sprinkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How'd you do that?
With enter.
With enter. Ah, looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow
Oh
away.
yeah, you had to blow on your DS. I remember this. Huh? How do I do that?
With E. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Wow, that looks like fun. Might take some getting used to though. I wish he would use
Fine.
microphones because he
Won't
used
go up
to
your nose or anything.
with E.
You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I better give it a try.
You do it on the whole screen. Oh my god.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Wright, please, Mr. Wright, stop! I don't have that much of this stuff, Mr. Wright, please. How are you supposed to tell what that is?
Ah, you found it. You did it. Fuck.
Hey, Foxy
You found
Rose.
one.
I'd love to see a dead body because we're missing one right now. But this looks nothing like a
Let me
fingerprint.
take the poof. Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does that mean?
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck?
The person who left this handprint must have worn gloves.
Oh. Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations.
Yeah, this is the cocaine part of the game.
But it does seem a shame. While we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely. Oh, on the bottom left.
Seems like there are
Seems
fingerprints.
like there are fingerprints outside of the bloody handprint as well. Let's see if we can get a clear print.
Hmm. Ooh,
Nice.
that's a clear one. Is it not clear enough? Hello? Hello?
There's too many holes in it.
There we go.
Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling.
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find.
Took me quite literally 3 seconds.
Let's match it up right anyway.
This is still Ace Attorney 1, yeah,
away.
Tyler.
Let's match it up right away.
This is the 5th case, Tyler. So we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth. And point out the person you think left these prints.
Yeah, Tyler, the case 5 was added to the first game when they re-released them all on DS. So it was put in after all of the story, like after the first 3 games were done. So it is a pretty big jump. Like they put 3D and shit in. Yeah. Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
Match up the pattern. I could make a pretty good guess, I guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
Gumshoe.
Gumshoes, duh.
This is cool.
Yep.
Oh, I can go like this and... Cool. This is cool.
No match.
Come on, how am I supposed to get... I know, I'm just fucking around.
Isn't it obvious? The bloody handprint on the
Yeah,
handprint
blah, blah, blah,
on the
skip,
locker
skip,
is
skip,
different.
skip, skip,
You know,
blah, 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 blah,
it's
blah, blah.
right, I was just doing this for your benefit so you'd learn.
Fine, fine. Let me think. I didn't mean to press it again.
You fool.
Please don't give me the same text.
Get fucked.
Oh my
No
god.
match.
I guess we have to do the tutorial before we can do other places. It's his locker, so it makes sense.
Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess that's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time, but there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss.
I guess they never miss, huh?
You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Can I just check anywhere with this now? No, I have to, like, examine. This is where we got a luminol fluid reaction, right?
Right, there was a handprint here. Okay, wanna try using this?
There goes her eyes sparkling again. Let's not! I'll pass! Like, could you imagine? Let's check for prints.
That's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it with using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away too.
Oh, right. That means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me.
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody hand.
Handle. Door handle.
Here?
Yeah, because you have to open it. What about on the actual thing where you put the thumbprint on it?
No.
That's dumb.
Hello?
Hit enter and just dust the whole area.
I'm pressing enter. You need to pick an area to lock onto. I can't lock onto anywhere.
Well, it's got to be something.
Why does it zoom in so far? I can't, like...
The controls for this game are kind of weird. What about... I see a very faint blue. Okay, go to the that fingerprint right there. Yeah, and then go to the left. Go to left a little more.
Whoa!
Yep, right there. Yeah.
How do you see that?
I could see.
How do you see that? There's nothing there! What are you talking about? There's nothing there!
Well, because there's no blood.
Fucking cracked out. You need to get your eyes tested? What do you... I fucking can't see it. That's a thin fingerprint.
Oh, that looks like Damon Gantz a little bit, to be honest.
Nope.
No.
That'd be funny,
No. No.
though. No.
No. No.
Oh?
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
I have glasses, too. Don't see me bragging about it. Hey, these fingerprints,
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall? That's gotta be a coincidence. He's not involved in the crime.
Emma, this is decidedly different from the Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminol reaction. The blood and the fingerprints are the same place.
Oh. Oh!
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a wiped blood stain.
That's a little suspicious. But why would Officer Marshall?
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you'd call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it. Ooh.
Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba.
Quick bathroom break. I really have to pee. I've been
Yep.
chugging water this whole time. Okay,
Quick
I'll be right back.
BRB. I'm gonna go grab the laundry as well. Then when Odessa is back, she will... Where's the BRB? There it is. Because I'm gonna go grab the laundry. Let's put some music on. That's Lego Yoda death sound, so not that. I didn't mean to blast your eardrums out. Okay, I'll be right back. I love you guys. Oops, didn't mean to play 2 songs at once. Whoopsies. My bad. Sorry about that, gamers.
Okay, there we go.
Also, I think I thank you. I guess I'll link it now. I don't really need to link it. Because I put out a poll just to kind of gauge interest on either Hat in Time or KH2 speedrun after this, and I kind of want to do another speedrun because I'm a drippy, sweaty tryhard. Plus, I already scheduled a lot more
time for later in the week.
Well, like a lot. I think I did it twice.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fair
I did
enough.
it for Wednesday and then Thursday, and then Friday. I won't do, but I might do Sunday. I just want it because I want to play a lot more Hat in Time. So anyone who wanted Hat in Time today, whoops, I forgive.
Gizmo, you gotta pick. Okay, you choose out. Do you want in?
And I mostly because I want to progress. I want to progress. I want to get better. At speedrunning. It's fun. Either way.
There we go. So, what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all.
The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each of the crime scenes. Lana! Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed.
I hope they didn't hold you too long for questioning.
We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though.
No, offstage. We're not stopping doing it. I'll probably bring it back once Hot in Time is done. That's when I'm gonna start FF8, and then I'll put Pokemon back in. But I'm gonna finish it. Don't worry.
So how'd it go? It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain. A plea bargain? What do you mean by that? We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma. But Lana, don't tell me you... Much to my regret, as I'm much in the dark about this I'm as much in the dark about this as they are.
Miss Sky. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. She's so pretty.
What kind of trace evidence?
Bloodstained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Sky?
Do what you have to do, Mr. Wright.
Hot in Time? No, I'm gonna do I'm doing Hat in Time after Tuesday, because I'm feeling like I'm feeling up to doing a speed run. So I'm gonna. I'll do Hat in Time. Sub 5. I'm hoping another sub 5. I think it's just because I refreshed myself on what to do. I'm feeling hopeful. Thickworth, look at his ass.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is...
I'm afraid you'll have to clarify.
It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecution's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time.
But that's not physically possible, is it?
We're just jumping straight in, huh?
Yeah.
It's Monday today, Egg.
What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edgeworth's car.
Wow, this is one messed up trial, yeah. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today, I'll present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself. About this,
Now that's what sets Mr. Edgeworth apart. He sounds so on top of things. Even though he doesn't know what's going on himself.
And that's supposed to be an admirable trait? Yeah, literally every single case.
Very well. Let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Wedgeworth, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand.
For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred in the police department.
The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer?
Oh god.
Fucking Meekins. Oh boy. Things are getting wild from the get-go.
Oh god. I hate him. I love him, but I hate him.
Yeah. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir, I am Officer Mike Meekins, sir. My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir.
So you're telling us that you're a professional killer?
Sir, it wasn't me, sir. I'm the one who did it. I'll never kill anyone again, sir. You gotta believe me, sir!
Actually...
Well, we're like, sir, what I'm telling you to call... I'm what you'd call part of the younger generation, sir. A person whose actions adults can't possibly comprehend!
Please, Mr. Edgeworth, sir, help me, sir.
Officer Meekins. Yes, sir. Give us your report for the day of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir, as you wish. After all, I'm part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir.
Oh my god. You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
Jesus Christ. Here we go. Although it's not my normal duty, I was assigned to guard the evidence room that day. I spotted a suspicious man on the security screen and rushed into the room. I was only doing what I was trained to, sir. I was suddenly attacked. I fought for my life, then I did it. After that, I passed out until another officer smacked me awake. The fuck? Why didn't we get to see the tape of what happened?
So the victim, Detective Goodman, attacked you?
Do unto others before they do unto you! That's the Meekins family motto, sir.
I see. Then you fainted and a colleague helped you regain consciousness.
Yes, sir. He knocked me upside the head, sir.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination.
What I need here is more info to work with. Doing our usual?
Yeah, definitely.
Mr. Meekins, you work in the General Affairs Department, do you not? Yes, sir! I am in charge of hiring new recruits, sir! Yikes, now there's a scary thought. Evidence transferal was taking place on the day of the crime, which means many officers were given special tasks not ordinarily performed. I was in charge of guarding the Blue Badger, sir.
The Blue Badger?
Ugh, I butchered his voice there. Yes, sir, the lovely police mascot created by the Chief of Detectives, sir. Stop showing him to me.
Yeah, I love him.
It was to ensure it wasn't broken during the transferal process. That was my sole mission for the day, sir. Love you offstage, thank you.
I see. Sounds like a very, important mission.
After the award ceremony finished that day, there were so many people running around that I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room.
Oh, so that's why you went to the evidence room.
Tell us, what did you see when you got there? If I never have to see that thing again! In order to enter the evidence room, you need an ID card, am I correct? Precisely, sir. I have one right around my neck. So then, your ID number should be listed on here, right? It's gotta be this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
There it is! I found it! This one right here.
my god.
Could you please go on?
Could you please read us the number?
Yes, sir. It's 4989596. That's my number, sir. I see. Huh, but the number 4989596 is shown as being used twice.
Huh.
What?
What the fuck?
Okay, so we just don't know who this guy is.
Yeah.
77. Who's the lucky man? Please explain, witness. It's no real mystery, sir. The first time is when I relocated the Blue Badger to the evidence room. And the second time is when I went to go get him after everything settled down.
I see. So it was during the second time when...
Yes, sir. That's when I was spotted, the man on the security screen. Okay. Well, we filled that
I
in.
thought it was Meekins who did this.
I was only doing what I was trying. Oh, sorry. We already did that line. Sorry.
You're fine. Press him on that.
Hold it. So you were attacked. Can you please tell us exactly what happened to you? It was a knife, sir. A knife.
Detective Goodman pulled a knife on you? What happened then?
Well, with me charging in on him like that, he looked as surprised as I was. You aren't exactly the kind of person someone would want to run into. That's when I reacted, sir. I swung my arms like an octopus, struggling to detain him.
Yikes.
That's how I got this gash on my hand.
Maybe if you just kept your cool, your hand wouldn't be...
When I saw the blood trickling down my arm, I panicked. I grabbed the man by his collar. What exactly do you mean when you say you did it? I know I don't look the type, but I'm really into kung fu films, sir. The man let his guard down for just an instant, so I snatched his knife from him. You took his knife? I spun him around and performed a disarming maneuver. So I made sure to close my eyes like a man. I see. You must have been desperate. The next thing I knew, his white coat was drenched in the sea of my blood. And then the next thing I knew...
Yes?
He punched me right in my face, sir!
This is what he was telling us yesterday.
Well, we need to try and skim some of the details from him. For starters, what was an officer from the General Affairs Department doing there in the first place? Oh, right. We already know that. About what time did you regain consciousness? No offense, sir, but how am I supposed to know that? I was unconscious. Oh, right. According to the report from the officer that woke up the witness, it was about 5:30. He hit me right in the head, too. I woke up crying tears of pain!
Jesus.
That's nice. I mean, it's nice that you recovered, that is.
When I came around, though, I made sure to finish my mission, sir. Your mission? Yes, sir, the Blue Badger, sir. I returned him to the entrance before things got out of hand. Well, we can all rest easy now.
I believe we now have a fairly accurate picture of what happened.
Yes, Your Honor. Only one thing remains unclear. Was this man the officer... What? Was the man this officer murdered really the victim? He's got a point.
Yes, Officer Meekins?
With regard to that, sir, take a look at this. It was sent to my jail cell. Chief Gant delivered it to me just that Chief Gant's fucking with some shit, man.
Yeah.
The chief delivered it?
What is that, a videotape?
Yes, sir. That's absolutely right, sir. A videotape, sir. It contains footage from the security camera in the evidence room!
I feel like it's definitely doctored evidence.
What? But I specifically asked if there was such a tape, and I was told that it had been mistakenly erased.
That's quite a mistake.
I just knew what I'm told, sir. It was the only thing I'm really good at. Looks like communication with the police department is as good as ever.
Well then, let's have a look. Show us the video of you murdering the victim.
Oh, please stop using that word murder, sir. It scares me. A video of a real murder. Just what are we getting ourselves into?
Oh boy. Oh, this is really
Oh,
scary. This is really scary.
my God.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't
Oh.
like this. I don't like this.
Wha-
Ah! This is horrifying.
Oh my god.
It covered his face. Of course it did. There's the glove. I hate this. This is so scary.
Oh, this is horrifying. Oh my god.
Oh! Oh my God, this is horrifying!
Oh my
This is, I forgot this! I saw
Oh
this
my
as, dude, I saw this when I
God.
was a kid. This is horrifying.
With the music too. That pool of blood is probably Meekin's then.
This is all absolutely horrifying. Where is he? Where'd he go? Me too.
Well, I believe we're all thinking the same thing. How can we deal with these unsettling feelings stirred within us?
What the hell was that wiggling piece of plywood? Sir, that is the pride and joy of the entire criminal affairs department, sir.
Oh my god.
It's the Blue Badger, sir! Why am I not surprised this isn't going smoothly? That's actually so scary.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I need a fucking minute, dude.
Yes,
Oh
well,
my
anyway,
God.
this tape seems to prove that the witness did indeed encounter, someone in the evidence room, and some sort of, activity did take place.
Your Honor, instead of relying on clearly incomplete footage, the witness's testimony will suffice. Is that all right with you, Officer Meekins? Yes, sir, as you wish, sir. There's no way that's Meekins' blood, though. His face can't be clearly seen in the video, but there's no question that that person was Detective Goodman, sir. I mean, he opened the locker, which required Detective Goodman's fingerprint to do. He used the glove, didn't he?
Yeah, he used a glove.
Can we, like, watch it? Okay, the music doesn't play.
Wait, I'm actually really curious. Can you replay it really quick?
Replay it?
Look at the locker. Yep. Do you see that? At the
There's
very
no-
beginning. There's nothing there.
There's... Oh, so it was open.
Yep.
Good catch.
So he's opening it now, probably.
Maybe?
Let's take a look.
Nope.
Not yet, no.
Does the glove fall out of the locker? It does.
He's wearing a glove, though. Looks like he's wearing a glove.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Is the light on the locker already on? If the light is on, it means it's already open. Yep, it's already
Yep.
open. It's already unlocked. It's already unlocked. Okay, so that's how he opened it. So this is definitely not the detective. There's no way.
Yeah.
Because the locker was already opened.
I wish we could have checked the locker for fingerprints.
Huh, so it was already unlocked. Okay. The locker he opened is unquestionably Detective Goodman's locker, sir. So it must be him. No one else could have unlocked it. No, but the light was on.
What's this about a fingerprint?
Each detective has been given a locker, equipped with a fingerprint-activated lock. These locks ensure that each locker can only be opened by the detective it belongs to.
Intriguing. That would mean the victim at the crime scene would have to have been Detective Goodman. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination.
I don't know where this cross-examination will lead, but everything begins with contradictions. That's where I have to start. How do we prove that? How do we present that? Do we just start pressing, I guess, then?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, were you able to get a good look at him? At the face of the man who attacked you with a knife? Sir, if you must label people as having seen or not seen the man's face, I believe I would be classified as the latter. The latter? But you were standing right in front of him, were you not?
More to the point, you are the person who fought him, aren't you?
Oh, yes, sir. But I didn't get a clear look at his face, sir. I'm not the kind of guy who looks directly at people when talking with them, you see? Yeah, that's a good trait for a police officer. Still, I'm sure it was him. I bet my badge on it.
Would you now?
But you don't know that for sure, do you? You never actually saw Detective Goodman's face. Well, I suppose you might say that. That is, if you label people... Oh, what the fuck?
Since his face can't be identified in the video, only you can verify it.
Why is everyone looking at me? If I had to label your stares as disturbing or...
Oh my god,
Meekins.
shut up.
Ah! Having been shown a questionable video at best, we are not in the best of moods. Now please be more certain when you testify. Yes, sir! You claim the man who brandished the knife on you was Bruce Goodman. Tell us why you are positive it was him. About these lockers, is there no other way to open them? No, sir, I myself tried all kinds of methods in the past. They only respond to register fingerprints. Wonder what kind of methods he's tried.
The man that opened the locker is locked, which only responds to registered fingerprints. Then he must be the person in the locker it was assigned to.
Exactly my point, sir, and this too! How do you know that information? I've heard rumors, sir, from people in the know, sir. People in the know? The workers in the department cafeteria, sir, they keep me informed. They also listen to my romantic troubles, sir. For the record, the open locker did indeed belong to Detective Goodman. I verified this information through a more reliable source.
So the victim opened the locker with his own fingerprint.
No. However, the most important detail is not shown in the video, the man's face. Sir, if I may say something, sir.
Please do, after all, you are the one being examined.
I don't understand why the man's face is so important in this case, sir. I mean, it was his hand that opened the fingerprint lock.
No,
And it was his hand that tried to thrust his knife into my body, sir. My unsettled state can my unsettled state can testify enough to this, sir.
Yes, you do have a point. The footage doesn't lie.
That is, unless the defense can find a problem with it.
Yes. Mr. Wright, let's check the record again.
Yes.
Yes, there's a problem.
Regarding the video contained on this tape, there is one thing in particular that seems rather strange.
Strange?
This contradiction leads to the possibility that the man may have not been Detective Goodman.
What? This video contains such a contradiction?
Interesting. Your Honor, I have a proposal.
Yes, Mr. Edgeworth?
I propose we have the defense point out to us this alleged contradiction in the video. He would want me to point it out. He would want me to point it out.
Very well, proposal accepted. Let us further inspect this piece of evidence. I will now play the security tape. Mr. Wright, please show us the contradiction you speak of.
I have to point it out. Not a problem in the video? Whoop. It's the first time I've ever had to do that.
You can do it, Mr. Wright. It's set up so you can fast forward, rewind, or pause the video. Just take a good look and be sure to point out the right thing.
Please don't pay it too many times. I can't stand watching this video. How did this guy ever become a police officer?
Now then, Mr. Wright, please enlighten us. Where's the
Oh. Horror. Complete horror.
Right there.
Yep.
The thing that's strange about this video has got to be this. Officer Meekins. Sir, do you mean me, sir? As I understand, the locker apparatus works like this. When you grab the handle, a sensor reads your fingerprint. If it's a match, the light turns on and the locker is released. According According to my very limited experience, that's the way I understand it, sir. If so, then something is seriously wrong with this picture. Stop showing me this video, dude.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
We're just gonna watch the whole thing again, huh? We're just gonna show this entire thing to me? The light's already on, dude. I'm glad we caught that so early.
Mm-hmm.
When the victim reaches for the handle to open the locker. Let's rewind to a little earlier. Scary, 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 scary. Here, notice the light?
What's this? It's already lit.
Precisely my point, Your Honor. The locker was already open before the victim grabbed the handle. Just fucking...
Oh my god.
Order, order! What is the meaning of this?
It's very simple, Your Honor. The locker wasn't locked on the day of the crime. But the locker locks are controlled by an electronic system. When a door is shut, a sensor is triggered. And the locker is automatically locked.
Unless it was left slightly open.
I know it must have broken down. Of course, I'm not an expert at this.
That's not likely, Your Honor. The sensor would detect and report any malfunction.
Oh well, just goes to show novices should keep their mouths shut. So then, Mr. Wright, do you have an explanation?
Me, Your Honor?
Yes, why wasn't the locker locked?
Me, Your Honor? Yes, well, you see, this isn't exactly my field. What do you think, Miss Scientific Investigator?
Huh? Oh, maybe something like jammed the system sensor?
Something jammed the sensor? Say, there's something else that seems out of place in this video.
Yeah, I thought so too. There's gotta be another clue somewhere in this footage.
Very well, let's inspect the video once more. The locker wasn't locked. Mr. Wright, please point out the cause for this.
Is there a reason? The handkerchief?
The glove. The glove
The
fell
glove
out.
fell because it... Ooh, you're right.
Yep, the glove. You can fast forward. Right there.
Please watch closely. This is the continuation of the part I showed you earlier. Why do we have to rewatch the whole thing?
We have to watch.
Why
the
do I have to
so many
rewatch
times.
this horrible, horrifying video? This is like, dude, if this was like a real life thing, it'd be actually the worst thing ever. It'd be so scary.
Yeah, it would be.
What's this? Something white fell into the locker.
But sir, it's been my experience that things fall out of doors when opened. I often fall out and roll great distances. We can't be sure that item was completely inside the locker to begin with.
What do you mean?
The sensor triggers when the lock when the door is shut. What if something was inserted, say, between the sensor and the door?
Inserted?
It does look a bit like sticking out. It's even worse when it's
quiet. Why they may
quiet.
have done that with the other thing?
Like it's a bit, This white thing wasn't inside the locker. It was stuck between the door and the sensor. Oh, I understand now, sir. It's just like my tie. 2 out of 3 times it gets stuck in the door when I get in and out of my patrol vehicle, sir. Instead of the door closing, my tie chokes me.
But the object would have to be extremely thin to fit in the door.
Not only that, it would also have to block electrical currents.
Rubber.
It would need to be an insulator.
Rubber.
Yes, an insulator. But at the crime scene...
There just might have been something that fits the description. But sir, by insulator, you don't mean... I think I finally got this figured out.
Very well, will the defense please present the relevant evidence?
Rubber glove. Rubber glove.
Rubber glove, rubber glove.
Take that!
I found this near the locker. A thin rubber glove.
But we can't be sure that this was the victim's locker.
It has a tag that says SL9 incident. This video seems to depict the victim opening the locker. That isn't the case. This lit lamp attests to this. On the day of the crime, even I could have opened that locker. Is that not so? Is this not so, Officer Meekins, you fucking bitch? It would appear so, sir! Hey, Twitches, what's up?
Order, order, order! So, are we going to believe then that the victim, whom this witness stabbed in the evidence room, was not Detective Goodman?
Don't be misled, Your Honor.
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
The defense has merely demonstrated the possibility and nothing more. The victim in the video was indeed Bruce Goodman. The prosecution will offer one more testimony to prove this. What? Officer Meekins, please testify about this. Sir, me, sir? I'm not sure what you're referring to, sir. Oh, you mean that, sir? Of course, sir. Is this a joke?
Very well, begin your testimony.
There was one thing that proves the man was Detective Goodman, sir. To enter the evidence room, one must use their ID card. When an ID card is used, there's a record of it. At the time of the crime, the detective had used his card. I mean, he did.
An ID
I
card
feel like he must have already been dead.
I have the ID card record right here, Your Honor. Who's 420 Blaze? Who's this guy? No, I appreciate Ribs, like, if there's someone new in the chat. It's a good precaution.
Yeah.
Just before the crime.
I feel like he was already dead. And then they used his clothes.
Something. No, you don't have to apologize, Twitches. You're fine.
Without a doubt, this is the victim's ID. However, one thing does strike me as unusual. Several hundred cases should have been due for transferal. Why were there so few people using this room?
That's a good
That's
point.
honestly true, yeah.
This particular evidence room is only used for storing certain special cases. Special cases? Extremely violent cases involving police staff.
Just hearing that makes my hair stand on end.
Me too, although it doesn't make much of a difference. Ah, he's got spiky hair! Yeah, Foxy, you would explode. There were only a few cases up for transferal there, and most were cleared up by noon.
Right, I see. Now let us move on to the cross-examination.
2. Brackets 2. So, unlike your earlier testimony, you believe this to be rock solid, do you? Yes, sir. Solid as stone, sir. If my hand wasn't wrapped up in bandages, I'd even give the V for victory sign, sir!
Couldn't he just use his right hand for that?
Let's hear him out fully. As we've seen, one never knows what he might say until the very last second.
Is that card hanging from your neck one of these ID cards? Yes, sir. This card right next to my cuff, sir. I keep it here so I won't ever forget it. But what if someone were to steal it from you, keeping it out of the open like that? Oh, he's like, oh fuck. Uh-oh. Maybe I shouldn't wear it around my neck. Remember when I said 2 out of 3 times my tie gets stuck when I get out of the car? Well, the remaining time, it's my ID card that gets stuck. Instead of the door closing, my ID card chokes me. Maybe I should just leave this one alone. At any rate, each police officer only has one ID card. Both the police department and the prosecution's office can attest to this.
Please proceed with your testimony.
Let it be noted that this is the record the witness referred to.
Let me see. Yes, that would be it, Detective Goodman.
What's the matter?
According to this, Mr. Edgeworth, your name is on here.
Oh, yeah. I did it. So it is, Your Honor.
I love Thickworth so much.
Not that prosecutor again. Hey, maybe he's behind it all. Being a prosecutor, he could hit you. Fuck that guy. Mommy's the knitted bloom. Shh, don't stare at him. Got the wrong color, kid.
It would seem the Inquirer Committee will want to speak with you again today.
I have nothing to be ashamed of regarding my actions or their consequences. For now, let us continue with this cross-examination.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. It must be so difficult for him.
Earlier, I believe you testified that when you asked the man to show his ID card, he pulled a knife on you. Yes, sir. He didn't show me any ID cards, sir. Don't you think that's odd? I mean, if he had his ID card, all he had to do was show it to you. There wouldn't have been any reason for him to draw a knife.
Yep, unless he was hiding it.
He's like, oh, I love that face. Neat. Leave Miles alone, dude, yeah. Maybe he just panics? Everything stems from contradictions. Let's point them out.
Mr. Wright, what do you think?
I'm confused.
What?
The problem with this ID card testimony is far too obvious. It's not like Edgeworth to miss something like this.
You're thinking too hard about it. Come on, let's just show them what we got.
What do we got? I gotta look through this shit. I mean, we have it. Where was it found? You found it at the prosecutor? Yeah. He couldn't have, because it was here.
Yep.
Wait one moment, Officer Meekins. I'm not good at waiting, sir. I have the victim's ID card right here. I found it at the crime scene.
That makes sense.
When I say crime scene, I'm not referring to the evidence room at the police department. I mean the other crime scene. The underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. Edgeworth was expecting this. He was totally baiting this. Your Honor, I have one more piece of evidence to present. It's a very important clue regarding the victim.
Uh-oh.
Phoenix put it together faster than I did.
He said it was missing.
He was trying to report it as missing. He couldn't remember it.
Because it was gone.
He couldn't. He's like, what's your ID? He's like, I don't know.
Oh, shit.
A very
so
important
right.
clue regarding the victim's ID card.
Lost item report? It's only half completed.
But it shows that Detective Goodman had lost something on the day of the crime. Something important enough to fill out this report. Let me guess. You believe this something to be his ID card, right? I can't say for sure, but there is a high probability. On the day of the crime, Detective Goodman was not carrying his card. Yeah, right? I love this game, dude.
Order, order! So now, what does this all mean?
It can only mean one thing. It doesn't even require much thought. The man Officer Meekins encountered in the evidence room was
Definitely
not Detective Goodman,
Detective Goodman,
but rather the man who stole his ID card. Things are heating up in the court.
Order,
He's
order!
the only other person who has that haircut, too. Like, I feel like it's gotta be Gan.
The game playing itself. I mean, it did connect the dots. I wouldn't have realized. I mean, I guess it's like a logical thing to, yeah. Does the
prosecution have a response?
I have only one thing to say to the defense. You're a bitch. No. Bravo, Mr. Wright. Bravo? Allow me to summarize the defense's argument. At 5:15 p.m. on the day of the crime, the man in the evidence room Officer Meekins encountered was not Detective Goodman. There are two grounds to support this. First, the locker in the evidence room was already unlocked. Second, the victim lost his ID card. Am I correct so far, Mr. Wright? Yes. What's he up to? That being the case, we must inevitably arrive to a single conclusion. If the victim in this video is a fake, then the murderer in this evidence room is also a fake. In other words, the security camera does not show the instant of the murder. That is... Well, I guess that's right. Is something wrong, Mr. Wright? Only moments ago, you seemed content to be pointing your finger around. This isn't gonna end well. Well, well. It seems you finally realized exactly what you've gone to such lengths to prove.
Explain yourself, Mr. Edgeworth.
The defense has already done the explaining for me. The victim in this video is a fake, which means a murder did not take place. At the police department at 5:15 on the day of the crime.
So
the real crime could only take place at one location, the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The murderer being Miss Lana Skye, the defendant. The evidence is compelling. A trustworthy witness observed the moment the defendant used the murder weapon. Have you seen the anime for this game? I have not. I should probably watch it.
Yeah, I'd like to watch it too.
I've heard it's not quite as good because Phoenix like kind of comes to his own. I don't know. It seems like it's better in a visual novel style, but I'd want to watch it after I finish the games. I mean, I already have, but
same.
after Odessa finishes the games. Well, oops. It's hilarious. It's not as good. Yeah, the comedy at Ace Attorney is like ace. I knew that testimony was too shabby. It was all a trap from the beginning. Every lawyer is everyone's accused of murder in this game. No one's safe.
the activity in the evidence room still leaves many questions unanswered. Who exactly was the victim Officer Meekins encountered? And where did this person disappear to? However, this trial's purpose is to examine only the murder of Detective Goodman.
Just so, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something, or else Lana...
A bee's just like zzz into the room. They're like, he did it! What do I do? How am I supposed to get myself out of this mess?
Object. Always object.
One moment, Your Honor. What now, Mr. Wright? Don't tell me you're objecting to what you've just proven. Of course not. But I almost walked right into the prosecution's trap. What are you talking about? This cross-examination has proven one thing and one thing only. The security video did not show the actual murder. Where's that? Where's that? Where's the fucking rag, bro? Meekins is
probably
fucking
crawling
dead.
on the floor.
What a freak.
Like a fucking weirdo.
Like a goblin. Why'd they leave it running in here?
Yep. Yep. What if that's the outfit? What if that's the outfit? What if that's the outfit? Oh my god.
It went in after as he left. However...
Yeah, so he put the... Oh.
Wait, but the person who put it in there was that it...
So it was
officer?
Marshall.
Was Marshall? What?
Yeah, it
However,
has to have been Marshall.
It cannot be said that this is unrelated to the murder in the parking lot. Specifically, large amounts of blood traces were found in the evidence room. The defense demands further examination into the truth of this matter. I don't know if I don't remember playing this case.
Yeah, honestly.
So I don't know, like, I forget all of it. So this is like, I'm not fucking around. I'm not like being like, oh wow.
Yeah.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor.
If the court were to examine this further, other witnesses will be necessary. Is the prosecution prepared?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. The prosecution considered the incident at the police department to be unrelated. Voidlock, thank you for the follow, dude.
Oh,
Welcome to the
thanks.
Froggle! No, we don't call ourselves that. We have not prepared any other witnesses for this incident. We can call Marshall. We can call them. Why don't we call someone? This just might be my chance.
Call Marshall.
Time to call a certain Texas Ranger to the stand.
Mr. Wright, do you mean?
Your Honor, the defense would like to request a specific witness.
Oh, whom did you have in mind?
Someone we have reason to believe knows the truth. The truth behind the activities that took place in the evidence room. The prosecution requests to hear this person's name before deciding whether or not to comply.
Very well then, Mr. Wright. This person whom you would have to testify. What is his or her name?
Marshall.
Yeah, we're a cult. Officer Jake Marshall. Why him? I can't let Edgeworth know everything just yet. He's in charge of the evidence room. I feel we should hear what he has to say. The prosecution agrees to the defense's request. Since he was responsible for guarding the room, we should hear his testimony. Fortunately, he works in the police department. We shouldn't need longer than 20 minutes to prepare. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Very well. The court will take a 30-minute recess while the witnesses
What the fuck?
subpoenaed. Funny word. Will the prosecution please prepare the witness during this time?
We will, Your Honor.
Court is now in recess.
He didn't bash his gavel. Oh. What the fuck? She's just like...
There's no stopping you, is there, Mr. Wright?
We like aced that. We didn't fuck up once.
Nope.
Huh? What do you mean?
You called for Jake Marshall. It seems you figured out everything. You figured everything out. That's what I meant to say.
Huh. I haven't figured anything out.
Yeah, the murder happened at 4:20 p.m.
Nice. Just like...
You're the one who knows everything. Emma. You always know everything. Why don't you just tell us? Mr. Wright is trying his hardest to protect you.
She's keeping a lot of information.
I don't recall ever asking for his protection.
You asked for us to defend you. What?
How can you be so cold? Don't you trust us? Don't you trust me?
Hope I'm not intruding anything, pals!
It's just fucking... I love Gumshoe so much. I hate Gumfuck.
Oh, guess I am. I'll come back later.
It's just gone. Wait, Detective Gumshoe, what is it?
You got a lot of nerve, pal, making a detective run around all while on duty. And to top it off, you call me here. I've seen happier people at funerals.
Sorry, Detective.
You better be, pal. Hey! 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 I didn't see you there, Chief Prosecutor Sky!
That's okay. So, have you brought what I asked?
Oh, you mean this, right?
My apologies, Detective. Due to my present circumstances, I was forced to use Mr. Wright's name when making my request.
My name?
Never in a million years would I have thought it was you who asked me. Could I bother you to bring me the SL9 incident files? I'll need them by noon. Talk about crazy.
The SL9 incidents?
But Lana, that's... I thought Mr. Wright might need them, so I had them brought here.
She is helping!
Here. You might do well to read them.
I can't believe you. The chief prosecutor were a witness in that case.
Miss Sky was a witness? Joe Dark.
Dark killings.
Look at all so much evidence, dude. Joe Dark, serial murder, sentence, death. It's closed. Edward Jones, Jason Knight, Edith Kirby, Rachel Moss, Jeb Bates, Neil
Marshall.
Uh-oh.
Emma!
Miles Edgeworth, Lana Sky, Emma Sky. I can't. I have to loop around. Lana Sky, Damon Gant. Head investigator Bruce Marshall. Bruce Goodman, Jake Marshall, Angel Star.
Is there a Sky in the
No. In the victims? No, just Neil Marshall. Kirby, there he is. Hiya! Kirby did it.
Take it from me.
I love the video where Kirby calls Meta Knight on the phone, and then he just screams at him, and then Kirby's really sad, and the video ends.
I need to find that again. That's such a good video.
Here, I'll look for it while we continue.
Take it from me. You don't want anything to do with serial murderers. Oh, what? Now I've brought you your stuff. You're gonna ignore me?
Emma? But why? Why is your name in here?
What? My name's in there? I don't know. Unless... Hey, Kafona. No, it couldn't be. Lana, this SL9 incident is that?
Poor Metadata. He just hangs up on him.
That's the classification number the police filed it under. 2 years ago, the rest of the world knew it as the Joe Dark killings. The Joe Dark. No, Lana.
Yeah, Lana is hot. Agreed.
That's over with. No.
Emma, wait! She ran away.
You know what? I just remembered. I gotta be somewhere. Sorry, pal, but I'm out of here. You know what? This seems like way too much for me. I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. Biting off a bit more than I can chew here, pal. See you later.
Not to mention Lana and Emma. Everyone involved in this case is connected to those killings 2 years ago. This can't be just a coincidence.
Knowing you just might be able to figure it out. Time to get back to the trial, Mr. Wright. Best of luck.
Sorry, pal. Left the oven on. Oh, my fridge is running. I think I left the fridge door open. Gotta go deal with that.
Better take a good look at this file. Marshall. We keep going?
It's up to you.
What do you feel? What are you feeling?
I could definitely keep going, but I guess it's just up to you. Like, your speed runs take 4 to 5 hours, so at this rate, you'll be done
Brackets pray.
around 1 a.m.
What I?
1 or 2 in the morning if you take a break to take care of some stuff
Oh,
in between the
jeez.
stream.
I might want to
So-
stop now then.
It might, like, I really want to continue, but it might be best to stop for now.
Mm-hmm. Cliffhanger. Let's do that then.
Whew.
We got a lot done. I mean, we
Yeah, we
fucking aced
did.
the first day of court.
We've been doing this for 3 hours. It didn't even feel like 3 hours.
Yeah. Phoenix Wright speed run. Let's fucking get it. Yeah, how what time is it for you? You must be super. Are you tired? You must be tired. You were up early.
He might not even. No, he's been here. Never mind. You know what I really want?
It's 2:30 a.m. Okay.
I really
yeah.
want garlic pasta.
That sounds yummy.
Mm,
You should
that
make
sounds
pasta.
so yummy.
I'm trying to think what the best way to do this. Like, should I raid someone then go live again? Should I just go BRB?
I think you should raid someone and go live again.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do that. Let's raid Spikes! Yay! He's live!
Yay. I
Yay,
know that
yay,
they've
yay.
been offline for a while, so
Yeah.
be sure to give them some love. You know, really check them out for sure.
Check him out. Thanks for stream. That was fun, dude.
Yeah, it was
Um,
a lot of fun.
I'll probably start the run in like 30 to 40 minutes. I just need to go
Yeah.
grab some food and probably shower.
Yeah.
And then I'll be good to go. And we'll hang out.
Thanks, guys,
I
for
love
watching.
you, gamers.
Yeah, I love you guys.
But yeah, you're probably you must be tired, right? Because I was gonna be like, oh, do you want to hang out while I do the run? But if you're pooped, then do not. Even if you have to hop out in the middle of it. But I know you just did a run today, so it might be runned out. I miss you guys already. Aw, okay. I love you guys. I will be back in a bit. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye.
Goodbye.